So darling ones, we're going to start in the pose in Yin that we call the butterfly. So the soles of the feet are together, sit bones are rooted in the earth. We're gently thinking about drawing the knees down towards the earth, but you don't have to push them down. We're just kind of consciously drawing them downwards. You can bring the hands onto the feet or toes or ankles, whatever feels comfortable. And then from here, we're just thinking about rising up nice and tall through the spine. Beautiful. So take your time here to get comfortable, to feel that you're creating that sense of lift through the spine. You're welcome, if you wish to gently close the eyes. And we're just going to take some easeful breaths. We're starting straight off with a pose that opens through the hips and the inner thighs. There's a little bit of finding space going on. But as always, as we settle into our Yin postures, we take our time to find our place. And then we can just breathe. And then from our lovely butterfly pose, we're going to move out into the dragonfly pose. So we're going to send the legs long along the ground. I guess because dragonflies have much longer wings. That's why this one is called the dragonfly, with our legs long. And then from here, again, with that sense of lift through the torso, we're just going to take a little hinge forward. And it doesn't matter if that's just a tilt forwards today. It might just be a little tilt and the hands come to the earth, or you might be happy to walk the hands forward. We'll let the head hang heavy. Take your time. This one may well feel quite a bit stronger within the hips and the inner thighs. So we'll just take our time. You can be soft in the knees. You can bring the legs closer together. Whatever works for you is absolutely fine. And again, just taking our time to settle with the body and the breath and the mind. So we can take our peaceful Yin minute. from here, we'll gently rise up. And just while we're seated here, we'll just take a little spiral twist. So I'll mirror you. We'll take the right hand on the outside of the left thigh. The other hand can just come on the earth behind you. We'll just create a little spiral twist through the spine. Beautiful. And we'll just take a few breaths here. We won't stay here as long as some of the others. And then when you feel ready, we'll just gently unravel. We're going to take it round to the other side, just using the hands to help guide the torso in that lovely spiral twist. And from here, we'll gently come back to center. Beautiful. So what we're going to do, we're going to come back to that butterfly pose. The soles of the feet are coming together once more, but we're going to come to the reclining version of that pose. So check that you've got space around you or behind you to do so. So the soles of the feet are together. We're going to lay down upon the earth. And then your hands can go wherever you like. So you can have them overhead to mirror the shape of the legs. You can have them upon your body. You can have them release to the earth, whatever feels like a nice place for you. Lovely, the reclining butterfly, one of my favorites. Take your time to get comfortable here, to find your restful place. So that we can sink, settle like a butterfly that's resting from flight. He's perched upon a flower and he's just settling. We're going to settle like butterflies upon the earth and take our peaceful minute. Beautiful. So what we'll do from here is we're going to bring the knees back together, the soles of the feet to come to the earth. Beautiful. From here, we're going to come into our supine twist. So we'll let the knees fall over to the right, and then the gaze is going to go over to the left. So we're creating this little gentle spiral twist of the spine. Bring in any support you like. So if you want to bring cushions underneath the knees or in between the knees, feel free to bring in that support. As we settle in. And from here, we'll just journey over to the other side. So we'll take the knees over to the left and gaze to the right, or whatever's the opposite side for you now. From here, we'll gently draw the knees and the gaze back up to the sky. And then what we'll do is we'll hug the knees in towards the heart. So we're creating that tuck position. And you can have a little move here if you like. So if you want to rock and roll side to side or do little circles with the knees, we can take a few circles one way and then the other. And then when you're ready, we're going to move into happy baby. So we're going to draw the knees wide and down towards the armpits. We're going to shine the soles skywards, and you can take hold of the feet or the toes. And from here, we can be in stillness, or we can just take a little sway side to side. Whatever feels nice. A little bit of movement within that process of settling. Take a peaceful minute here. During that minute, you can be still, you can be gently swaying, whatever feels nice for you. And then from here, as we release the feet, we'll just hug the knees back in for a moment, so we're back to the top. And then from here, we're just going to release the soles of the feet to the earth. We'll let the arms fall to the earth. Then we'll just take a moment in this softening pose, softening through the hips, the knees, the spine, softens into the earth. And then from this gentle pose, we can just soften to the ground, so we can straighten the legs if we like. And we're just going to settle into our Shavasana, so our time for relaxation and meditation. So if you'd like to bring in a warm jumper or a blanket, feel free to take that time. Woolly socks or bolsters or anything you'd like. Get really comfy, really cozy. And once more, like the butterfly settling upon the leaf, we gently settle upon the earth. Allowing the muscles, the joints and the bones to settle into the ground. Allowing the breath to be easeful and unhurried. Allowing the mind to come to calm. As we allow tensions and tightnesses, busy thoughts and noises of the day to drift away. As we take our peaceful moments in a place of quiet and calm. a winter's blessing. May you find peace in the promise of the cold winter nights and look forward to each day that is blessed with more light. That the cycle of nature, unbroken and true, brings heart to your soul and well-being to you. Rejoice in the darkness, in the silence find rest, and may the days that follow be abundantly blessed. So my blessed ones, perhaps our next inhale is just a little longer, just a little deeper than the last. We might want to gently wiggle fingers and toes or make any movements that feel nice for us as we begin to very gently bring our awareness back to the room and back to the day. And just with the eyes closed for a moment more, if you can, and no rush, we'll gently bend the knees and pop the soles of the feet on the floor, and then we'll gently rise. No, we'll gently roll to our little yogi recovery pose. I've forgotten my words. We'll roll to one side and we'll take a breath. And then when you feel ready, we'll gently rise to an easy seat and we'll just sit here together for a moment or two, quiet, just to be in this space together. Perhaps with a little sense of that calm and ease that we've nurtured and nourished in our practice today. And just when you feel ready to do so, we'll bring the hands to heart center in prayer. We'll take a nice deep inhale, sigh and exhale. From here, we can gently open the eyes, and to ourselves and each other, we say Namaste. Namaste, my darling ones. The light in me honors the light in you.